Hey, Jace, you ready for the show? Man, you don't look so good. What? Oh, you're burning up. What the heck? Oh, this is worse than I thought. It's Bieber fever.
Oh. Hey everybody, welcome to Jason and Friends. My name is Jason, along with Kelsey Zumbrin. Once again, we're going to have a great show tonight. How you doing, Kels?
Very good. Good week. How about you?
Look, I'm doing good. You look better than last week.
That's great. Thank you very much, I guess.
Yeah. How do you do it? How do you keep up with looking so good?
Well, you know what it is it's a miracle cream that I use, and I'd share it, but I only have so much. And
it's not the hair, though, is it?
No, it's not the hair.
Luckily, I got over the Bieber fever.
Yeah, you had it pretty bad.
Oh man, I pulled through and everything there, but everybody is in on Justin Bieber, and just the hair. I think a lot of attention is being paid to his hair.
Lots of people have talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we thought maybe we would take a look and see what some other people would look like with the Bieber hair, and if you can see right here.
Yeah.
There I am. I'm looking all right.
It's an improvement.
Yeah, and let's see here. If I'm going to do me, well, of course, there you are.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You need some mutton chops to that.
Well, there's the president.
Oh.
Look at him there, And there's vice president. Barely even tell. And who's that? Betty White.
Betty White. Good.
Look at her. And then there's Ted Williams, the golden voice himself.
Nice.
Frank Sinatra. He looks totally different. And then there's the king. I don't think Bieber's got anything. I don't think that would have been a good look for him at all. And then here we have, of course, Bob Barker. I think. Is this after he's been spayed?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. We'll leave that alone. And then, not many people know who this is.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's the hair.
Yeah.
It's Adam West.
Adam West.
The old Batman.
Young Adam West.
And, of course, look at Mr. Lincoln.
I think it works.
Do you think this would have improved his overall approval ratings had he had the Bieber?
I think the South might have won.
Yes, and then I don't know why I was up late, and then of course you got to do. Why did I do Gandhi?
Gandhi.
Is there just something wrong with me?
There's some disrespect there. I think that maybe shouldn't have happened.
All right. Well, luckily I am over the Bieber fever, and it's still snowing out here in Michiana. The weather has been crazy, and I went outside this past week and noticed the icicles. Do you have any icicles?
Yeah, actually, on my back porch, since we had over 2 feet of snow on top of the roof, it's melted down and it's reaching all the way to the porch, and so from the top to the porch, and my kids were out knocking it down yesterday, and that's a lot of ice.
Well, I went out and I got a clip of this here too. We'll have to roll this. This is me out back, and you're gonna love my wardrobe here. But take a look at this. Here I am out back, and I did some fun stuff with it.
Nice socks.
I know, that's what I mean. People are like, look at you in your shorts out there. But, of course, I got to play around with. This actually didn't happen, the up and down and everything. But
did you use the force to put it back? Ooh, careful. You might poke your eye out.
I did injure myself there, but it'll be all right. Look at that. But anyways, we had some huge...
you want a BB gun for Christmas?
Yeah, so we had some huge... ice off the back of the thing, so we got that taken care of. Hopefully, I think I'm ready for spring. Are you?
I am. I'm looking forward to golfing. Actually, I've seen a little bit on TV lately, and I'm like, I could use some nice weather.
Well, I definitely could. I haven't been. I think I only went out like once or twice last year. But definitely need the nicer weather. This is just the dog days of winter right now. This is when everybody's getting sick, and I know this is going to gross you out. You hate this, don't you? We'll have a shot.
I absolutely love not to watch this video.
Yeah, we'll get the tight shot of you. But this is my son right here. When he was, I stayed home sick with him, and take a look at this. Here he is, Bubble Boy, as I like to call him there. And of course I told him that he had to pop it. And then there's the little finger up there, and there it goes.
Not really a pop. It's more of a stretch.
So that's Lucas on. He's feeling better. Everybody feeling all right in your house?
Yeah, all three of the boys and my wife, they're all better now. No Chuck E. Cheese this week, but we're doing pretty good.
That was great. All right. Well, being still here in the wintertime, there is this huge myth about whether or not you should warm up your car. You know, I've always been taught, yes, warm up your car. It's warm. The oil needs to start flowing and everything.
Right.
Is that the case, do you think?
Being the resource of knowledge that I am, I don't think the car needs it, but my wife and kids do when they go out in the cold. So that's why I start my car.
Well, it comes down that it is a myth that that you need to warm up your car for like 10 minutes. Basically, it boils down to, according to this Yahoo Autos thing.
Who are you calling a Yahoo?
Well, these people are calling everybody Yahoos for warming up your car. But yeah, it just costs so much money for you to be able to run your car, the gas that you're spending.
Yep.
It actually warms your car up faster by driving it than idling.
That's true. Yeah, because usually it's still, even if you've had it running for 5 minutes, it's still not really warm when you get in it. But
so apparently it's not that big a deal to not warm your car up. Just get in it. Maybe 30 seconds, they said, to get the oil flowing. But I guess it's a myth that you need to let your car warm up for that long.
I guess so. From now on, instead of letting my wife's car run, I'll just drive it around the block a few times.
Right. Yeah.
Here, you're ready to go.
And I came across this week too. I did not know this. This is pretty weird. A penny. You know, there's been this debate recently about whether or not we need to use pennies anymore. Personally, I think maybe we don't need to have them anymore.
It'd be nice if we had a little bit more even numbers,
Yeah. Came across this, and this is from Kiplinger.com. Did you know it actually costs the U.S. government 1.62 cents to make 1 penny? So it's actually costing us more to make 1 penny than the penny's actually worth. So
sounds like government.
Yeah. And same thing with the nickel too. So I don't know. Tell us what you think. If you think we should get rid of the penny, just go to, like you said, more even numbers, just round it off or whatever we need to do. Because I'm sure it's just, how many jugs of pennies are in people's houses just all over America? How much money is just sitting in pennies all over America?
If you're like me, I have a change place.
Right.
Do you ever go and steal the pennies out of it?
No, it's all the quarters, nickels, and dimes and everything. And finally here, before we move along, I didn't know about this. I like to go to movies. We go to movies quite frequently. And they're starting to offer, this is according to the Wall Street Journal, that you can actually have your dinner when you go to the movie.
So they provide it?
Yeah, it's like a steak dinner. And hold on, I think that's the phone call.
The phone's good. Maybe it's the dinner's ready.
That's telling us to get going here, but we'll just go for another minute. But yeah, would you ever have your dinner at the movie theater?
Well, if popcorn costs $6, I'm not sure I could afford dinner.
Oh yeah,
but no, I'm paying attention to the movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, I'd be with your salt and pepper. Imagine the silverware clanking around and everything. I don't know. I just don't think. Yeah, I mean they got the picture here. Them reclining is like you're gonna end up falling asleep and waking up, but.
Don't eat turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Now, last week we did our clip of the week, and it was all the fails, not the best of luck happening to the people.
Some pretty hard hits, yeah.
Well, this week I figured let's start on a positive note here in 2011. Yeah. So here is a clip of some of the major wins of 2010. Take a look.
I'm recording!
Well, my first guest tonight has been my best friend for 17 years, and I liked her so much that I eventually married her. Joining me tonight is my wife, Jennifer Mumaw. Jen, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
All right, Jen just got back from sunny California. I wish they all could be California girls, and you just happened to be one for the past
I guess
3 or 4
so,
days.
yeah.
What were you doing in California? I know, but tell them.
Well, I went to the NAMM convention in Anaheim, California.
Now, NAMM is for like musical merchandise. You work for Gemeinhart, which is a musical merchandise manufacturer, flutes and piccolos. So you got to see a bunch of cool stuff, a bunch of musician wannabes.
Right, there were a lot of rockers there, a lot of big hair,
Yeah.
a lot of leather.
A lot of nozzles. A lot of people want to be pretending to be big time rock stars.
Yep.
Yeah. So you had a lot of fun out in California. Weather
I
was a lot
did.
nicer.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mid-70s.
You saw the
palm trees, mountains.
no icicles like we had earlier in the show.
No icicles, no.
Yeah, so now you're back. It's a little bit cooler and everything, and so that's all right. Now we were talking about, I had the beaver fever, and you didn't take care of me at all. You said I got the beaver
No,
fever.
you're on your own.
Get in the basement, get away
Say
from
quarantine.
me, quarantine the house and everything. But we saw everybody with the Bieber haircuts and everything, and you were not excluded, as you can see there. You got the Bieber fever haircut there.
That's nice.
Isn't that
I
nice?
like that.
Yeah, I think you could pull
I
it
kind
off.
of like that color, actually.
Yeah, what is that? A burnt autumn?
Yeah, I think that's an autumn
Yeah,
color.
with some highlights. Oh, that'd be sweet.
Maybe a little bit of,
Yeah,
highlights.
there you go.
Low lights.
Well, what I brought you on to low lights. What I brought you on to talk
You don't
about
know
tonight.
about low lights,
You don't even know what a low light is,
but they do.
but they do. Well, since you went, this was a business trip for you to go to California,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, because I'm a business lady.
business lady, and I pulled this article from. You're having fun, aren't you?
I guess so. I'm warming
Hey,
up.
listen, I know you got your scarf on. You
I
got your
do.
bling. You're.
I'm back
Captain-
from California.
I know. Things your boss won't tell you. This is from Smart Money.
Okay.
So you were there with your boss, and these are things your boss. Did you know your boss is checking your email?
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people need to
I talked
remember
to
that.
you on email.
Oh yeah, and you got to be very mindful nowadays of what you're saying on your text messages, your email, especially at work. And then did you know this? That when you're going for a job, and they won't tell you this, but they'll actually consider you too old for a job nowadays. I mean, they won't tell you that, but that's something that
Me
they're
personally,
thinking.
or?
No, just people in general. These are things that No, you look younger than ever. You look
Good
better
man.
than I.
You
look
finally
better
learned
now.
after 17 years.
Yes. Oh, it's great. They know when you're faking the flu.
Do they?
Yeah.
How do you-
No matter how hard, when you call in sick, do you actually try and call in? Because nobody's calling in sick and actually sick. Do people call in sick when they're actually sick?
You do.
Oh, of course. Because people may be watching. Yes, I'm always sick.
I'm never sick.
But there's some.
It's always my kids that are sick. That's how you get away with it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go to work, the kids are sick.
They're the ultimate
Yeah.
excuse. I got to
You
stay
never
home.
prove
The
it.
kids are
You
sick.
know those kids, they pick up viruses everywhere.
24-hour, they
Yeah.
can't go to the daycare, so that's perfect there. And so those were some of the things. And I found another article here about 7 things you should never say to your boss.
Okay, that should be good.
Yeah, so let's see if you said any of these things when you're out there gallivanting around California and living it up out there while I was here slaving over the kids.
I saw your Facebook post about eating McDonald's and Taco Bell.
That's right. That's the way to go. 7 things never to say to your boss. That's not my job. Have you ever said that?
No, I do
No.
everything.
I think these are kind of common sense here. It's not my problem. It's just not my problem.
That's a good way to get fired.
So these are basically the 7 things I should never say
No.
to you.
What you'd say is, I will take care of that, and then you go and you make somebody else do it.
Right. So boss, husband, wife, this pertains to what
Oh,
I should
yeah.
never say to you.
Yeah.
I can only do one thing at a time. Any comment on?
No.
No, you should be multitasking and doing everything. I am way overqualified for this job. I don't
You
think
shouldn't say that?
No, you shouldn't say that to your
Oh.
boss. Like, man, I'm just too way overqualified for this job. I shouldn't even be
This
doing
job
it.
is below me.
Yeah, this job is easy. Anyone can do it.
No, what you need to do is walk around, look busy
Yes.
all the time, and stressed.
Right.
Carry stuff with you.
Oh yeah.
Walk with a
Clipboard.
clipboard. Clipboard's good.
Important item. Yes. And yeah, it can't be done.
It can't be done.
Yeah. Hey, and your boss comes in and he's like, "Hey there, Mrs. Mumaw. That's my boss impression. You like
My boss
that?
sounds like that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Is it a he? I
It's
shouldn't
a boy.
assume it's a boy.
Yeah, you should not.
It's a man.
It is a man. Yes,
Man.
it is a male.
He's a boy man.
He's a big.
But we shouldn't assume that all bosses are male.
No,
Of course not.
no.
Do you boss anybody around at work?
I am the boss of no one
Until you get home.
until I get home.
Right.
Then I'm in charge.
Yeah, we got the 2 boys, and she's just tearing them apart when she gets home. Just screaming at them and yelling at them.
Beating him. I got to beat him once a night.
Got to beat them once
You
a
gotta
night and
keep 'em in
everything.
line.
So anything else that you should never say to your boss at all? What about asking for a raise? Isn't that always kind of hard? There's no
yes.
good way to do it, is it?
No.
No, and you
I
just
suppose you could just make a list of your accomplishments and the things that you've done, and
right,
I mean that sounds way too serious, but
right. Oh, you're getting serious
yeah,
now.
I am getting serious.
Is this
Let
like
me
the Jerry Springer,
think about
moment of the
this.
day type of thing?
I
Well,
would like a raise.
yes. And then carry a clipboard.
Yeah, and look busy.
All right. Well, I think that's all the time that we have.
That's it.
That's it.
That was
Unless you have
painful.
anything else to talk about.
I don't have anything else to
Let's
talk
see.
about.
Yeah. No, we want people to email us. Tell them to email us.
Email us.
Jason's friends.
At jasonsfriends@yahoo.com.
Sweet. Comment on Jen's attire. Tell her she looked
Yeah, I
fabulous
tried
here.
to put a little bling on for TV.
Yes. So, all right. Thank you for watching Jason and Friends tonight. Thank you, Jen, for being here with us.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. You've made supper. Why don't you go on upstairs and get supper ready?
It's cooking. It's done.
See, I can't. I'm just bossing you around.
You're
All right.
fired.
We'll see you next week.